Okay, so since most of you are going to be taking MCR or Algebra 2 next year, I figured we'd go ahead and finish off the course just covering some of the most common topics that you saw in Algebra 1, but you're most likely going to see again in Algebra 2. And I've talked to a lot of the Algebra 2 teachers, and I taught Algebra 2 myself last year, and there are just some topics that I feel like should be refreshed before going into Algebra 2. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and choose these topics. So the first topic is Z.8 Multiply 2 binomials, and this you're going to actually find under the Algebra 1 section of IXL. So again, like I said, this is a review, and let's just get started. So the first thing you're going to see is if multiplying two different binomials. So something with two terms times something else with two terms, and they're separated by a parentheses. So if you know how to do distributive property, you're going to know how to do this problem. So we're going to get the two terms on the left side and then distribute it into both terms on the right. So like, for example, I'm going to start with this p, and I'm going to multiply this p with this term over here and this term over there. Okay, so p times p is p squared. P times -3 is -3p. And I went ahead and finished that. Now, get a different color. Now, the other thing we're going to do is we're going to get the second term and then multiply it by both terms on the right. So -1 times p is -1p. And then -1 times -3 gives you +3. So then in the end, if we just go ahead and combine all of our like terms, usually the like terms are going to be the two middle terms. And if I were to combine those, I'd have -4p, and then just recopy the rest of it right there. And that's your answer. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Again, I'm going to get the first term and multiply it by the two terms on the other side. So 3x times 2x is 6. X and x is x squared. 3x times +1 is +3x. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this +3 here. +3 times both of these terms. Well, 3 times 2x is +6x. +3 times 1 is +3. And again, the two middle terms can always be combined. And I'll just recopy this. I have 6x squared plus 3 plus 6 is 9x plus 3. And that's my answer for that. All right, I'll just do a couple more examples. I mean, I think by now you guys understand it, but I'm just going to do more of the same because some people just need to see more. But that's essentially all you got to do for this, for Z8 multiplying two binomials in IXL. So again, I'm going to get the first term and multiply it by both terms on the right. Y times y gives me y squared. Y times -4 is -4y. Then I'm going to get the second term and multiply it by both on the right. So +3 times y is +3y. +3 times -4 is -12. And then if I combine my two terms in the middle, -4 and +3 is -1y, or you could just put -y. And then I have y squared here and -12 there. All right. And then, of course, the very last example, I'm just going to get the first term, multiply it by both terms on the right. Notice the pattern. It's the same thing every time. M times 4m is 4m squared. M times -2 is -2m. Then I'm going to get this -2 and multiply it by both terms on the right. So -2 times 4m is -8m. -2 times -2 is +4. And then combine my middle two terms. So I have 4m squared minus 10m plus 4. And that's my final answer. So hopefully this helps. Again, you're going to go under the Algebra 1 section, not geometry, and you're going to do assignment Z8 multiplying two binomials. I hope this helps. I was trying to make the video somewhat short, so if I rushed, you can just let me know, and I'll explain some things more to you in detail if you need it. All right, take care.